The United States of Biafra, USB. I welcome you to this very important information. Anyway, before I continue with what I'm saying or what I have for my people, behold, as we are waiting the arrival of Simon Ekpa, this is your new Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. If you don't mind, regade. You are welcome, sir. You are welcome. Oh yeah, please talk to them.
I want to thank Biafran citizens and the leadership of our organization, being Masob, His Excellency Chief Dr. Afo Wazirike, and our entire structures of being Masob for electing me as the 7th Biafra internal government Prime Minister. So I am highly overwhelmed by the support you people have given to me to serve. And I declare myself today with honesty and humility that I will serve to the best of my capacity. And also inviting our international friends to continue to support us for what we are doing. In a very shortest time, we will join the Committee of World as a sovereign state. So may God help us to achieve that in the name of Jesus.
So my people, when I don't see the video now, hour snaya. Even hour normally on anonymous member. Not say na man ka yegu minute on. When I saw this video, even when Wazirike was wearing him in, a lot of things come to my mind. A lot of questions arose. A lot of insights. A lot of blames. And a lot of investigations have commenced. To me, or rather to the best of my knowledge, Wazirike, if I'm not forgotten, some couple of months ago, volunteered to represent Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. In other words, he wanted Fulani government to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and hold him instead. Then, some months down the line, the same guy now is swearing in another prime minister. For me, I have a very honest and very simple question. Does it mean that Wazirike is also among those who sent Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to the prison gate in Sokoto? Does it mean that Wazirike is among those who sent Simon Ekpa down to the prison gate in Finland? You know, these are the questions that arose when I saw the video of Wazirike and the charade he is doing, calling it inauguration, or rather swearing in a prime minister. And according to this guy, he said he is the 7th internal prime minister of Biafra. Internal prime minister of Biafra. I beg, let me ask you, do we have internal prime minister and also external prime minister? Okay, let me use countries that operate with prime minister, just like a UK. I beg, the UK, are they having a prime minister internally and also prime minister externally? These are the questions that are still hanging on the air, and we, as a people, as a family, as a region, as a nation, we need an answers. You know, it baffles me to know that the person who posted this video I'm giving to you now, the highest people who are broadcasting these videos are the people who hated you with passion. Now the same people who always celebrate anything bad that happens to you, they are the one helping you to circulate this video. What does that signify? It is a mockery. Look at the people that say they want to own a country. How many factions? Okay, let me ask now. You and me now. Between you and me, or rather between you and your mindset, you know that in this Biafra struggle, we have so many factions. And that's bringing it to the conclusion that even if we have this Biafra tomorrow, or rather they decide to grant us this Biafra we are fighting for every day and night. The Biafra that have taken over lives of our millions people. So if they decide to give us Biafra now, which faction are they going to give the Biafra? Is it the faction of IPOB, spearheaded by DOS, the leader of Mazin, the leader by Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, or is it the autopilot that declared the Biafra in 2024, November precisely, last year, right? So are they the one that they are going to give the Biafra? Or is it the faction of Masob, which their parent, their patron, sorry, not parent, their patron is Owazurike, who is going about inaugurating and crowning prime ministers at will? Is it that faction we are going to give that Biafra? Or is it the faction of Ezekiel, which is BNL, Biafra Nations League, plus more factions and leaders that we are unaware? Because the Biafra struggle now, or Biafra movement, it have turned to a kind of cash cow. In fact, an ATM machine to some crooks among us, that they will go to countries that nobody knows them, simply because they have Igbos there who believe one day that Biafra must come, and then they declare themselves the leader of Biafrans in that region and begin to task our people, using them to cover something that they never achieved in all their lives, tasking them in their hard-earned money. They work under the sun and under the rain and under the harmattan, under the cold weather. Even if the snow they drop at 0 degree, they still go to work. And that idiot will be there tasking them these mornings, all in the name of championing Biafra movement. We have a lot of them all over the world. So which faction are they going to give this Biafra? I am not here to downplay anything that you must have heard from anybody, from any angle, from any faction. But I'm here to just tell you. But I'm not here to demean your spirit or to gaslight you. No, or to make your spirit now go very cold. That is not my aim. I want us to reason together as a family, as a region, as a nation, as a person. I want our ideology to a kind of let it be one, if we truly want to forge ahead. So this message is not something you can come at the comment section now begin to say, why am I saying this? I'm trying to make some people now begin to have double mind. My brother, that is not the aim. The aim is, let us ask some critical questions on this our movement. Do I believe that the Biafra struggle? Yes, there is. Do I believe in the government of Simon Ekpa? Of course. Do I believe in the government of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? I do. Paul I know, Peter I know, Silas I know. I beg, Owazirike, who are you? Because you have already sold us, collected the money, used the money to go and build apartments, renting apartments. So, under Hope Uzodinma, they don't remember that they are just Satan that gives with right hand and collects with left hand. Then they use Hope Uzodinma to demolish all those properties. So the same you that sold us penny half under Obasanjo, when they hold you the same way they hold Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, they made you a first offer. You don't even look back. You jump into it and grab it. Is it that same Wazirike is now crowning somebody or swearing in somebody as a prime minister? My brothers, these are the critical questions I want us to ask ourselves. While you are sleeping, while you are doing your work, while you are doing anything, please ask yourself these critical questions. We really need to have a roundtable discussion over where we are going. The reason why it seems like some people are not taking us serious is because of this kind of thing. Look at what the Yoruba man writes. Biafra's prime minister addresses the world after swearing in ceremony today at the office. He said, in other news, Biafra don't get new prime minister. Wow. But first of all, go to the comment section. Somebody said, these guys should first of all go and eat before answering the prime minister. Who do us? Who do we offend? And how do we get to this point? That is the question that don't make me to begin to believe now that that what are happening now is that tomorrow, if the Biafra come, just like the Yoruba side have been projecting, once this Biafra come, it's going to be, they are going to fight so many wars. In fact, they are going to destroy themselves. That has been a topic trending online these days. That gives it to this Biafra. They have so many factions and are going to kill themselves. So is that what we are going to be believing now? That once this Biafra comes, we're not going to have eternal war within ourselves simply because we have so many factions. Can we unite as one? This is my own observation and what I think we should do. For the world to take us serious, we must unite. Despite the fact that I know there's a lot of countries who have fought and got independence, always have factions. Maybe just only faction A and faction B. But in this Biafran struggle, we have thousands of factions. Everybody is dragging their own leader. I want to become a leader. Okay, if you go to the USB now, you have two factions. You have faction of Big Briggy, who said that is where they want to stand until further notice. And I have faction of USB, which is on from Briggy to USB. So these two factions now, if the government of US or government of Israel or any government want to say, okay, let me recognize this set of Biafra, how many factions are they going to recognize? Or maybe each factions have to have their own separate Biafra or separate country. Is that what we are going to be doing? I can't wait by now. I know quick Maria. Did I get anyone again? All quite a job way I call. Oh, yeah, I'm going to enjoy on a new prime minister. But let me just take you by the hand. Let us go to the comment section. If you hear comments, then he will understand that we are just using our hand to spoil things that we are building. Okay, some apia, some nabugele. Look at another Yoruba bastard spotted. He said, how many presidents and prime ministers them get? With a question mark. If the Nigerian government really wants to mess with the Southeast, it will just give them, they said, freedom, knowing how many factions they have. It is going to be crazy out there. The same person who posted this message, which is by name Oguntoye Opeyemi, said, leave them all, let them enjoy the new Plime minister. They call it the new Plime minister. Olatayo Tino Oye said he should find food to eat first so he won't collapse. Now, the prime minister, now they talk this one. Oh. The same person who posted replied, laugh out loud. Let him cash out too. Okay, let him cash out too. Olubenga he said was highly overwhelmed. This guy is not serious. Well, I know they finish it. Okay, let me read the last comment. Let me take just one more last comment. Temidawa said, congratulations to them, both at home and in the diaspora. My people, now here we go take back break. More of these videos is coming your way. Please, don't mind the way I sound. I'm having challenges. I have flu. So, I have to try all I can. Even in the midst of sickness, even in the midst of weak body, I will still come here to give you the news. Show appreciation by subscribing, liking, sharing, following us on all our social media handles. That is the only appreciation you can do. You can see how I'm sounding like a broken ogene. Here, dry cough, and my two nose is blocked. That is the risk. And that is the sacrifice. To make sure that I bring news to your doorstep. Anyway, my people are here. We will take leave on air. Make sure to enjoy the rest of the news. Thanks for watching in advance. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. K. Messiano.